What is up everyone, Bigjuicyhog here, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that don't know, I have a second channel dedicated to Call of Duty, and honestly all I do on the channel for the most part is complain. Well, guess what? That's not what I'm going to be doing here today. In fact, I'm here to say that I'm enjoying Shadowlands greatly so far, and I'm really looking forward to playing the crap out of it in my next days off. I know that a lot of people were down on the game during Battle for Azeroth, but I feel like Shadowlands has fixed a lot of the problems that plagued the previous expansion, including making it easier for players to level alt characters without feeling left too far behind. The only negatives for me so far, and they're pretty small ones, are the fact that you can't skip the introductory quest line, which honestly doesn't take too long, but gets kinda irritating helping dumbass Thrall find a suitable weapon over and over again. The other small gripe is that there's no flight path whistle yet. I've gotten quite spoiled in previous expansions with this function and hope that it comes back soon. Running around is one thing, but this expansion has a lot of elevation changes and makes you run around to find a path to where you're going. Like I said, pretty minor gripes overall. Now for the positive. Really everything so far. Choosing a covenant's pretty cool. You can choose based on what has the best abilities for your chosen spec and class, or you can choose completely based off of aesthetics because each one has a unique transmog set and mount. You gain renown as you do activities, which basically unlocks different rewards, much like a battle pass in other games. That's one thing they've done a great job of this expansion, is taking popular ideas from other games and genres and infusing them into WoW. With the Covenant system comes other systems as well, such as soul binds, which can change the way you play your character based on what upgrades and abilities you choose. There's also the Sanctum, which contains different systems that you can upgrade that has a bit of a garrison feel with less loneliness. I also like that you can do your mission table on the mobile app while at work, letting you stay connected when you don't have time to play. I personally chose Kyrian on my protection warrior because it's supposed to be the best Covenant for that class. However, on my ults, I'll be choosing 100% based on what aesthetic I want for the class. You have the freedom to choose what you want, and I find that to be pretty cool. Despite what I said earlier about how annoying it is to actually do the introductory quest over and over, they did make one awesome decision for your alts. They made it so you don't have to run through the story quest line over and over once you've completed it on a single character. You can choose your covenant right away if you want and level through dungeons and world quests. This is probably the route I'll be taking on all of my alts, as it seems like the most bang for your buck and a great way to get ahead in your covenant. So far, my absolute favorite thing in the expansion is Torghast. Never really talked about it on my channel as I don't play a ton of roguelike games, but I loved Slay the Spire. This game mode is almost exactly like Slay the Spire meets WoW. Basically advance from floor to floor, gathering new powers along the way to help you complete it. There are secondary objectives that you can grab, like chests that grant additional powers. Then there's a mini boss at the end of each floor, and then there's a final boss at the end of the run. You only get a certain number of lives, and then you're done with that run. Earlier today I was down to my last life on the final boss, and I barely finished it on the 15-second timer for server shutdown for scheduled maintenance. Overall, I'm having a lot of fun with the expansion so far. It could just be that it's all new, but I think that this continues the cycle of good expansion, bad expansion. This one's a good one so far, and I would highly recommend it for anyone. That is it for today's video. Thanks for watching.